everybody, we're back again.
Hey, everybody.
If you watched the previous episode with no audio or with none of our talking, it's because Kenny forgot to hit the record button again.
Yeah, that's me.
So we may post it with no voice, and
We'll
you guys
see.
get to enjoy the game.
We'll see.
We'll-
Some interesting things did happen. That is true.
Hey, look, it's one of these guys again.
Oh,
look,
hey.
it's two of them at once.
Oh,
So
hey.
they pose kind of a threat.
These guys. Oh, these are the jumping guys that are really annoying. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, long story short, interesting things happen. And yeah. Anyway. I know that's not very much of a summary. But are all your friends dead?
Yeah, they all died horribly.
No, there's one there. There's one there. He's doing okay.
Okay, he's gonna die quickly, let's be honest here.
I think
Why am I in
he's-
vehicle mode?
I don't know. Is your melee just not do anything?
They have super armor in the front of them. You gotta hit them in the back. Like this. If you melee him in the back, it can be 1-2 hit. But from any other direction, their armor is ridiculous.
Gotcha. No, he survived. Look at that guy. He's resilient.
Look at him. He's like the Australian Marine. He won't quit until you literally shoot him in the face yourself.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Oh, hey, more of these
there's
guys.
More. There's more.
There's always another bad guy.
Why don't you just send them all at once, you know?
Because they don't want to challenge you. Ah! I don't know why I'm doing this in vehicle mode. Vehicle mode sucks for this.
I don't know why either. And that's one thing that's like always confuses me. Why don't bad guys just always go for sending all of their people all at once instead of sending them in waves? Why?
One of the biggest things is that, like, everybody comments about the one at a time fighting. I mean, yeah, movies are ranked with that, but if you've ever been in actual combat, in hand-to-hand combat, it's hard to be fighting the same guy with more than one person at a time. It really is. There's a flurry of things going on. You don't know what your friend's gonna do, let alone your opponent. It's not easy. So it's much easier to go in one at a time. Yeah, that's a terrible, like, it makes it for quote-unquote boring fights, or a, where do I need to fire? Oh, right there. Or, making the hero look like he's
Oh yeah,
stupid
and then
powerful.
we met
But-
this guy.
Oh yeah, this is Metroplex. If you didn't hear the audio, he got revived. He is the biggest gun.
I still don't know if he's big enough. But, you know.
One down, two more to go.
I'm gonna call him Big Enough. I will dub him Big Enough.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's just one of those things that hand-to-hand combat, in all reality, is not easy to do 2-on-1, 3-on-1, or more. You look like a wounded guy. Should I kill you? Oh, you're dead.
He kind of just fell.
I should have shot him anyway.
I was just I can understand that. That's one of the things that I kind of figured out eventually. Like, even if like I'm specifically thinking about like whenever in the Matrix series, I think specifically Matrix 2, where you have all the Smiths taking on Neo, and you know there aren't. Usually, it's only one Smith taking on Neo at a time, and or Neo taking on all the Smiths at the same time, because Neo is that much of a badass. But yeah, I can understand how it would be difficult for like bad guys to, you know, they don't want to get into their friend's way, while they're fighting, you know, the good guy.
You'd also don't want to hit your buddy, like, or
Yeah.
get hit by your buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that happens a lot. I've in training that you have no idea how much I've done that when we did train for multi-man on one.
Yeah. I can imagine it would be fairly easy to do as well. I mean, heck, it happens in our D&D campaign all the time.
Exactly.
We're always hitting each other accidentally. Oh, that would take care of it.
Yeah, it was much more.
Thanks, buddy.
Good guy, Metroplex. Just crushing everybody for you. I thought there was something up here. Where's it? That's where it is.
Is there a collectible somewhere around here?
There's something up here. It might have been a collectible I already got, but I thought there might also be a health pack. There is not, so... Oops.
Oh well.
Let's see if there's a health pack in here. Nope, just a path blaster. I'll take it. Hey, look at that. A refueling station.
Under heavy fire.
Yay!
I repeat, we are under heavy fire.
Yeah, you are.
I feel bad for these guys,
Oh, yeah?
but just all those guys littered on top of the big huge.
Metroplex, maintain your heading. I'll meet you at the second warp cannon. Affirmative.
I love it. Are you like talking over radio?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Found some Decepticons who need to be taught.
I mean, they're all robots and shit, so it's really not that big of a surprise that,
No.
you know,
You
all have this
connected somehow.
auto radio ability.
Auto radio for Autobots.
If I could shoot you, I would.
Please don't shoot me.
Ever tell you about the time I was so invested in a video game that it was a first-person shooter, and I was losing my freaking mind. I can't remember if it was Doom 3 or something, but I was losing my shit. And somebody walks in the door, which is right in front of the TV, and I try to aim my gun at the person walking in the door. Like, so they came in, like, left of the screen, and I, honest to God, I did this and started firing. I think this was after, like, a pretty long binger on this game.
That's great.
Oh God!
man.
It was a really I think I was, like I said, I was losing my mind from this game, and there was a new threat, aka my roommate, coming into play.
How did your friend feel about almost being shot?
She wasn't happy.
Ooh, I feel like you would feel the shockwave from that.
Well, you're a robot, so I don't think it's gonna have the effect it has on biologicals.
No, probably not, but you maybe knock back a little bit. That gun in the middle of his chest is just great.
We can't stay warpath. We've got
Look at all that cannon firing, and he's just like, "Hit me! I dare you!"
He's just taking it.
Optimus, this is Ironhide. The arc shields are nearly gone. There's not much time left. Go. We'll cover you.
Multiplex.
Together.
Such a
Stand tall
God, that
on
guy
the
is
march.
just
Here they
is
come.
like the greatest thing right there. Where are they coming from? Over there. You know, I will say that one thing, I love the way that it was explained away with Master Chief on always finding the gun you need when you need it for the situation.
Yes.
It's like, you know, Master Chief just always has obscene luck.
yes.
And I love that explanation. It was so simple.
Luck rolls are so his luck ability is just all the way up there.
Yeah. Always rolling fucking 20s. You find a sniper rifle and there's enemies miles away.
Oh, how convenient is that?
Metroplex, attack that target.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, it's just so pretty to look at. You know, some people like diamonds and jewelry. I like big explosions.
Big explosions are always great. Oh, that's a grenade.
Yeah,
And that was the wrong button to dodge.
You got it out of the way. But there is a big, huge tank firing at you.
Fuck.
To your left.
Thanks. I have to wait for the recharge because,
Yeah.
you know, his guns have to recharge even though he's just firing them like crazy.
No, it makes sense.
Although, one thing that I definitely want to point out, so we were talking about the whole radio thing. Is there a guy behind me? Fuck. Anyway, we talked by radio. Metroplex doesn't have to fucking talk by radio. The guy
No.
opens his mouth and the entire battlefield hears it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna point out. It's like, are they talking about radio, or is it just like Optimus just yelling at Metroplex, and Metroplex like, yes, even in a whisper, he's just like, yes, and everybody hears it. Which brings me to ask, like, how do these Transformers speak? Do they have like some sort of speakers
I
built
guess.
in? Because they are robots, or do they like speak like with some other kind of voodoo demon magic?
Not sure. I found it better not to question it.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of things that I just,
Suspension of disbelief is a real thing.
you just need to not think about it, and once you don't think about it, your life is better for it.
That is just so goddamn satisfying. Nope, 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 nope.
Please don't fire at that. You're gonna die. Can you kill yourself with that?
Probably.
I'm not sure if I want to find out. Like, part of me does, but part of me just doesn't. That doesn't sound like a good time.
Mm-hmm. Well met. I mean, I don't know if
You've
that...
already met.
Well, no, well
very-
met just means, like, good to see you. But, we started combat already, it was the whole thing. If he told you to go, and, Optimus is like, hell no, I'm going to stick here and fight by your side, because, I don't leave my soldiers behind.
No soldier left behind.
But, fuck.
Isn't that one of, like, Optimus's things? Never
Fucking
leave someone
shotgun
behind.
bitch. That's just the U.S. military in general. Like, that's like military in general. Like the whole no man left behind. The we don't even leave their body on the field if we don't have to. Which makes sense, but it was with Warpath. It was like well met is a greeting, not so much a. What up?
So much
Not so much a, hey, we just finished combat, all that. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I don't know the exact use of that word, or phrase.
Man, why am I kind of sleepy today?
It's one of those days.
It is a Sunday.
Now let's watch this. Why did I have to mark it for him to just punch this thing?
Is he just gonna shoulder it? Just played baseball with his hands.
I kind of want him to give me a thumbs up right now.
That would be 2 Iron Giant, I think.
Negative Warpath. See to your soldiers. Metroplex and I
Speaking of, I really want to watch that movie.
What movie?
The Iron Giant.
Fair enough. Vin Diesel's first voice acting role that nobody even knew was him.
How is Vin Diesel? No,
Vin Diesel slowly inserting himself into your childhood without you even noticing it, one movie at a time.
I mean, just think about it. It's like the thing that I can't get over is why on earth did he voice
you are most welcome.
Good guy, Metroplex. Oh, look at those 2011 graphics.
I know. It's just, I was sitting right next to the TV earlier, and I was just like, you know, this looks great from a distance, but this looks kind of shitty right where I'm sitting. Which, you know.
Hey, look, they're giving me a path blaster, which probably means I'm gonna need this path blaster.
Most likely. Very most likely. Totally. Oh, it still confuses me why Vin Diesel voiced Groot.
Because he could.
But that's all he said. I am Groot. I'm very
He
confused.
wanted to do it.
I
Like,
know he wanted to do it.
absolutely. Like, that was, he requested that role. And can you imagine somebody else doing it?
No.
Let's be honest here.
No. It's just like the thing that made me so happy with when I found out that Samuel L. Jackson said that he would be in a Star Wars as long as he got a purple lightsaber, and that just makes me so happy.
One thing I definitely love about his character in general. Hey, look, I've got a riot cannon, which probably means I'll need this riot cannon.
Probably.
Even though I just had that path blaster. Small nuclear warhead.
What were you saying?
But like, he portrayed that character really well because Mace Windu was like the epitome of the arrogant Jedi Council. Because he didn't want to admit that the Jedi were like weak, or in their weakened state. He didn't want to admit that they had almost no influence with the Republic and that they were kind of, you know, being tools.
Yeah, they're being used essentially. That being said, Mace Windu is very much a badass.
He is, but he is the epitome of everything that is wrong with the Jedi Council.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which is, you know, why you think anybody wants to say that the Jedi were the good guys, the Sith were the bad guys, which to a certain degree, yes, but at the same time, it's like, it's not black and white. It's very much not a black and white thing. No, Metroplex!
Metroplex. Oh, he's fine, I think.
He took it in stride.
Yeah.
Walk it off!
You'll be fine. Just walk it off. You'll be okay. With that, we're going to have to complete the next part of this game tomorrow.
No!
Thanks again, everybody, for watching. We will see you tomorrow.
Speed run!